everybody, today I'm here to do a little bit of a different video. I was on Twitter and asked you guys if you're interested in maybe seeing a video based on what makeup I like, and like 71 of you wanted to see that. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I asked it, but here we are, we're filming it. So obviously this is a little bit of a different video because I'm not talking about books at all, but that's okay to break away from the books every once in a while. Just know that this will always remain a book-centric channel, but every once in a while, it's fun. So I really enjoy makeup. I would love to love it even more, but makeup costs money as well as books, but I feel like makeup is way up there in price where books kind of like stay the same. Either way, it has taken me a good while to get a collection that I've really enjoyed, and of course I'll swap out a lot of them, but honestly I'm the type of person that if I find something that works, I will stick with it. So my makeup routine, honestly, I don't wear makeup every single day. That is 100% true. I always wear makeup when I film because I just really like putting it on, and I also wear makeup when I'm like going out and things like that. I want to show you guys all the makeup products that I use regularly when I do a full face of makeup. So yeah, enough introduction. Let's get into it. I'll leave all the stuff that I talk about down below in case you're interested. Going into it, I am not a makeup guru. Lord knows, I barely know what I'm doing. I found what like kind of makes me look decent, so I'm like, yeah, you go with it. So just know that if you're like, you're using that wrong or that's not for the right product, I know, but I'm not anywhere like amazing with makeup as a ton of other people are. I'm just decent. What do you use? So first I'm going to start out how I start with my face, and I always do my eye makeup first. That's just what I like to do in case it gets messy. I can just wipe it off and don't have to worry about my foundation. So with that, I use primer really matter to me. I have a Lorac primer. I also have a Too Faced one. Honestly, whenever I kind of buy a palette, it comes with a primer, so I'll use that. I'm not picky. I do recommend using a primer though before you put on eyeshadow because it will last longer. So it doesn't matter what primer you use, like I don't care. 4 palettes that I use the most out of. One of these is brand spanking new, but I've used these 3 in the past, but I switch these out every once in a while. I'll maybe get 1 palette a year because like I said, I'm not a crazy spender. So my favorite palette, honestly, of all time, I have not found one that I love as much as this one, and that is the Lorac Unzipped Eye Palette. And this is kind of not everyone's favorite. I love it. It makes my neutral freaking heart happy. It's more just kind of browns. It's got like 4 matte shades as you can see right here, and it's got a lot of sparkle shades as well, but I love the shades that are in it. It's kind of, I guess, a darker neutral palette. I can't wear warm orangey shades. That does not work well with my skin tone, so I found I kind of like just the basic brown and go off from there. I love this one from Lorac. Honestly, Lorac's my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I love them. I think their quality's the best, and this is my favorite. Like, I honestly will just use this one in the crease. I'll use this one to darken it up more, and I'll use this one to darken up even further, and I'll use these 2 to like put right in the center of my eyelid, and there you go, wham bam done. But I seriously love this palette. I think that it's amazing. There is a gold one, and I'm not too good with gold shades either, but I say this is well worth the money. Like, I have used this a ton. You can tell it looks dirty and janky, but it is well used. The other one I use from Lorac is their Pro 3 palette. This one, I wouldn't say I regret buying it, but I don't feel like it's amazing. And this one is, again, basic shades. A lot of them I don't love. Like this one you see that I've hit pan on, you would think, I love this a lot. No, it's such chunky glitter that you need a crap ton of it. That's why I've hit pan on it. But this one is okay. It's not super amazing. As you can tell, I use a lot of the neutral colors. I would say maybe skip on this one. It's not the best, but I spent my money on it, so you bet I'm gonna freaking use it. But this one, it's okay. It's not like the best. Another one I use is a Too Faced one, and it's the chocolate bar one. I do like this one as well. Again, basic neutral shades. That's just who I am. Honestly, I'll wear neutral shades 90% of the time, and then like the other 10% I'll either wear a nice like kind of gray smoky eye, or sometimes I'll go with a blue smoky eye or a purple smoky eye. I'm not good at makeup, guys. Like, neutral's the only thing I can rock. It's like chocolate. It smells amazing. I do like Too Faced palettes. They're not my favorite. I feel like the quality is not quite there yet. I don't think they're as good as Lorac, honestly, because a lot of them feel kind of tacky, I guess you could say, like when you put, I don't know, like they just, I don't know. But I do enjoy this one. I love, my favorite color of this whole palette is Marzipan. It is great. You can also use that as a highlighter, which I do. And I also use the Champagne Truffle right here. as a highlighter as well. But again, another basic shade palette I just acquired that I love so much is the Lorac Pro 1 palette. I've been wanting this for forever, and I got it because my birthday came up and I was gifted with Ulta gift cards, so I was like, finally I can buy this. Again, your basic neutral palette. But this one is a little bit more darker colors, which I think is great transitioning into autumn and winter because I kind of like a little bit of a darker color, but I love this palette already. I have used the majority of these palettes. Mauve, an amazing color for your crease. Gosh, amazing. I also love Garnet. It's a kind of a rust color, if you will. Also Espresso. They're all amazing, amazing colors. Like, I would highly recommend, out of all the Pro palettes, #1 is the best. Skip on the 3, and I would say my 2 favorite palettes I'm talking about are both from Lorac, the Unzipped and the Pro 1. Amazing. Okay, once I do my eyeshadow, I always lay down with my eyeliner, and the one I'm using right now is the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner. I like it a lot. It's worth the 10 bucks that it is. And if you have a coupon, even better on you, my friend. This one has the felt tip, which are my favorites, honestly. Like, I don't like the real flexible ones. I like to have like a stiff end because I need that personally. Honestly, liquid eyeliner is personal preference. You have to find whatever works for you, and when you find it, go with it. I love doing liquid eyeliner. Like, I'm not amazing at it, but some days I'm like, ooh, my line looks good. Today I feel like it looks decent. I love doing it. So I would recommend this one. Any L'Oreal one's really, really good. I found that they're my favorite drugstore brand for like liquid eyeliner. Keeping up with the L'Oreal theme, my mascara that I use a ton, this is my second tube of it, is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This has been raved about by everyone. They say it's a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I can say it is beautiful. Like, it makes your lashes very, very voluminous. It makes them huge. I will say the bad thing about this, after a couple months as well as using this, it gets really clumpy and just will stick to the brush a lot, so you have to buy a new one, which again, it's not a huge deal for me because I only paid $8 for it. Cheaper if you have a coupon, other than, like, you know, it's kind of like drugstore high-end. You gotta take your, you know, with eye makeup, I think it's better to go drugstore because you go through it so fast. With eye palettes and stuff, go high-end because those will last you a long time, and they're really good quality. That's how I kind of see it. I would definitely recommend this. This is a great mascara. And for eyeliner, I use, in my waterline, I use the L'Oreal, I don't know, I don't know, whatever one this is. Silks is me. I have yet to find a freaking eyeliner that goes in my waterline that won't smear. That, like, after an hour wears, it's got a line here because it's smeared all off. So if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I would be willing to pay a little bit more for that because I love wearing eyeliner on my waterline, but I can't find one that'll, like, stay put. So give me recommendations. And the brows. I don't do my brows a lot. I know brows are a huge thing. I have never been in eyebrows. I used to have really, really, really thick eyebrows when I was in high school and middle school, and I plucked the mess out of them. So they're very thin now, and I have to pluck them every like 2 or 3 times a week because they grow back so fast. So my eyebrows would be like this thick. I'm not even joking. So honestly, all I do, I'm not worried about like fill-ins and stuff because they grow back so fast. I just fill in literally right at the very tip right here, and that's all I do. So I don't know, maybe someone needs to teach me how to do my brows. Honestly, I use the NYX 3-in-1 brow, and I use the little pencil side, fill it in, brush it out. Easy peasy. There's a whole other side of this that I don't even use. It's got like, oh, it actually has that in it. Maybe I should use that. I don't. You guys, so bad with makeup, so bad. And now, when I do all of my eye makeup, then I'll move into face. Foundation. So foundation is something I have been struggling with for years. It takes a person a long time to find like their one foundation that they love. And for me, it took forever. I had tried so many brands. Too Faced, too orange on my skin. I tried the Urban Decay Naked one. It oxidized like crazy on my face. I tried Bare Minerals powder. Didn't do too great. I tried Tarte, too dry. I tried so many, but I finally found the one brand and the one foundation that I just love. Never thought Clinique would be the one brand that I really enjoyed, but I just randomly tried it in Ulta and I really, really enjoyed it. So the one I have been using for forever is the Clinique Even Better one, and I'm in the shade Ivory. Like, I'm like the second shade in there because I'm pale. But I really enjoy this one. It's got a squeezy tube in it. I really like it. It's light, but it's still full coverage, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I like foundation that when I put it on, I don't feel like I've caked a million things on my face. I like to still feel like my face is still there, and Clinique is really good about that. It makes it feel light, but it's still full coverage. So I really would recommend this one. I just ran out of it, so I had to buy a new one, and I decided to try a different Clinique one because I figure if I'm on the same brand, under the umbrella of the brand, I like it. And I picked up the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and it is foundation and concealer. My best friend, hello. This one is a lot thicker, I will say, or heavier, I guess, than the Even Better one, but it still feels light, if that makes sense. It does not come in a squeezy tube. It comes in like a little, like, brush thing. I don't love that, but whatever, it is what it is. I really enjoy this. Like, this one provides a little bit more coverage than I would say the Even Better does, and I think it provides a little bit, like, it looks nicer on my skin. I don't know, I feel more confident. I say that, but I'm wearing Even Better right now because I had to squeeze the last life of this out because I'm getting my full money's worth, people. But I really enjoyed this one, so I would recommend both of these, honestly. If you're looking for something light but full coverage, pick Even Better. If you're looking for something that is a little bit fuller coverage and maybe a tad heavier, but still feels like your face, I would pick Beyond Perfecting, and this has concealer in it as well, so it packs a little bit of a heavier coverage punch. So I love both of these. And yeah, the only thing I splurge on, as you can tell in my makeup routine, are foundation and eyeshadow palettes. Because the concealer, which is another one of my best friends because I'm a mom, which means I don't get much sleep and means I'm tired all the time. And I break out constantly. Gosh, I'm almost 30 and I still can't control my breakouts. The concealer that I use is the Tarte Shape Tape. This one, again, is pricier, but it's really good. Again, it has the brush thing on it like the Clinique thing does. This stuff is heavy as mess. Let me tell you, if you use this, like, use a little bit. I've seen so many beauty gurus and they use this, they put it all right here, and like, that's a lot of blending you have to do. I put barely a triangle and I'm still like, there's so much product I have to blend out. So this will go a long way. Like, you just need a little bit of it for good coverage. Trust me on that. So I do think it is worth the money because you only need a little bit of it, and it can last you a whole year, honestly, because you only need a little of it. But it's really good coverage. It definitely makes your skin a little bit brighter. It covers all those dark circles. It covers, you know, a lot of zits and things like that. So I would recommend this one. I think I would. And the other one that I use for, like, when I have really bad, when I have a really bad pimple, because I get those a lot. I have one right now here, but you don't know that. At least I don't know if you know that. I use the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye. This is for under eyes. I don't use it for under eyes. I'm breaking the rules. I use this only for, like, really bad pimples. And this is a travel size one, so it costs like $10. I've been using it for probably a lot longer than I should have, but I don't care. I told you guys I'm horrible at this, but I seriously, this is very heavy. Like, this will cover up something if you need it covered up, okay? So I would recommend this one. You could probably find it in your Ulta travel size because it's amazing. And, like, if you have just those random breakouts, that one really bad one, this will be your best friend. So these two great concealers. I also really enjoy L'Oreal concealers and Maybelline concealers. So after I put all the liquid on my face, I like to set my face with a pressed powder, and I just really set it honestly under my eye and like my chin because those are where I get oily most. And I use the Maybelline Better Stay one. I really like it. It's very nice and lightweight, and as you can see, I have used a ton of it. Hit pan on it, so you know it's well loved. It's amazing. It's like $8. Get it, my friend. It'll be good. Then we go to contouring, which I don't really do. I bronze my face, sure, and I guess I can bronze / contour. The product I use for this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Would I be lying to you if I said that I bought this because the smell? No, I would not be lying to you because it smells like freaking coconut and it smells amazing, but it is really good. It's just nice, a nice lightweight bronzer. I feel like there's a lot of bronzers that have sparkles in it, which I do not like at all. I just like, just give me a little bit of bronzer, and that's all you do. So I just put it right here, and I kind of put it on my face just to kind of make it a little bit more deeper, and I really enjoy it. Like I said, not a makeup guru. Looks decent on me, go for it. And then blushes, I kind of change out for seasonal, so when it gets to be kind of spring and summer, I go for brighter blushes. Then when it gets to fall and winter, I kind of go for deeper blushes. I should probably change this one out because it's fall and winter, but I like it so much, I don't know if I will. Miloni blush in the shade Coral Cove. So it's a coral blush, but it's freaking beautiful. Look at that. So stunning. I love it. I'm wearing it today. But like I said, I probably do need to get like, I like to go for like a little bit more of a mauve-y, plummy one for fall and winter. I should do that. Let me know if you have a suggestion, but I really enjoy this blush. It's a great blush. Highlighter, honestly, I use like some of the shades in the Too Faced palette to put on a highlighter. I did that today. So I don't really buy a lot of highlighters because I feel like you can find a good highlighting shade in any eyeshadow palette you're using. Call me cheap, but it just works. Moving on to lipstick. Now, I get comments on this a ton about what lipstick shade I use. I want to say last year I found my favorite lipstick of all time. I love it. This is the one I wear 90% of the time. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. I will wear it because I love it. That is the Balm's Meet Matte Hues in the shade Devoted. I adore this lip. I got this at Kohl's because, again, at Kohl's they kind of have, when you check out, they have those like travel size ones, and this came with another one for like 15 bucks. So it's not even the full size one, but it's lasted me a year already, and I will make it last. This is a beautiful, just true red, and it's a matte red. I love it. Look at that. It is stunning. It is one that you have to be very careful of how you apply it, but it's matte on your lips, and it looks just amazing. It provides a beautiful pop of color. I get comments on this all the time. This is what this is. I highly, highly recommend it. I really want to get like all of the shades in that range because I love the Balm's lipsticks. And I only really like a couple of shades. I like red. I love red on me. Let me know if you like it on me. I can't pull off kind of nudish lips. They don't look good on me. I can't pull off purple lips. I can't pull off like light pink lips. I can really only pull off, in my opinion, red and like a really bright pink. That's just me. I don't know. You have to let me know. I'll be sad when this runs out and I have to buy another one, but love it. So yeah, I'll leave the information down below for it because I get comments on it all the time. Like I said, I like to wear a bright pink. So the one bright pink that I wear, these are probably the top two that you see on my lips constantly, and that is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Oh My Dolly. And it's a very, very bright pink, like very bright pink. I'll show you how bright it is. It's like ba-bam in your face bright. But it looks really good on camera. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like when I put it on like at home, I'm like, this is bright. When I put it on camera, I'm like, this looks really good. So those are the two colors I wear religiously, like this bright red and this bright pink. They just look good on camera. I love them both. Wet n Wild, this is only like $3. This is amazing. Actually, all of their shades. I have another one, and Fierce. It's another great red. So it looks very similar to the Balm one. So that's the Balm right here. It looks kind of orangey red, the Balm one does. And this one is that one. So I would recommend any of the Liquid Catsuit. They're matte. I love matte lipsticks, honestly. I don't like shine. I just like pure matte lips. Let's do a few others that I wear on occasion as well. One that I used a lot last year and the year before that is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm. Sensing a trend here, and this is in Standout. I love it. It's a little bit of a deeper, like kind of deeper red, if you can see. So there's the Balm and Wet n Wild. This one's kind of a little bit deeper. Amazing, amazing one. Another red that I really loved last year is from L'Oreal. It's Blake's Red. Matte one, as you can see, kind of in the same vein. I love reds. I just like true reds, not like orange red. And I just got this one, and this one's from Makeup Revolution, and it's in the shade Propaganda. Again, it's matte. It's a little bit of a deeper red, like I said. So this one's right there. Beautiful. So these are the shades. I wear a ton. Can you sense a trend? A lot of reds, but I love reds. There is all the makeup that I use pretty much consistently. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you found it boring, I'm sorry. And I know I probably didn't explain it as best as I could. Like I said, I'm not a makeup person. I'm a book person, but I really do enjoy makeup. So if you liked watching this, let me know. I'd love to do one of these every once in a while. If you guys want to see like a get ready with me of how I do my makeup, like when I film and stuff, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that as well. If you somehow did enjoy, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.